What's going on, everyone? How you doing? Ron here with Tech Tips to Go. Let's talk about Ecomi. The group is talking about Ecomi a lot. Anyways, let me blast this out to everyone on social. Give me 1 second. Copy this. Live on YouTube. 1 second. Live on YouTube. Let me just blast this out to Twitter. Live on YouTube. Ecomi FOMO. Homie. Hey, what's going on, Ariane? How you doing? Let me just put my chair down. Oh, that's too low. What's going on, Ariane? That is better. What have you been bagging lately, Ariana? I bought more Ecomi. What's going on, Carlito? Carlito's in the house. Yeah, there's so much. Sometimes I find it hard to keep up with Ecomi and the news, which is good. Like, imagine trying to keep up with Ecomi or being in a coin where you consistently have solid. What's going on, Martinez? So imagine being in a coin where you consistently have great news, and you've got you got such a positive community. So when you're in a coin like that and the community is positive, and you got a lot of transparency with the team, how can you go wrong with like I said, I always try and find faults with Ecomi, and right now it's like it's almost impossible to find any faults other than its supply. But to me, they have token burn, which is real. And I always talk about token burn. And like I said, to me, it reminds me of bagging VeChain back at the 0.00 levels. Because VeChain doesn't burn. Like, I'm still bullish on VeChain. My bag is almost as close as I think it is as close as it was at the top. Like, so my VeChain bag is big, or big enough. I want to say it's big. It's decent. Anyways, the only issue with VeChain, it doesn't burn VET. It burns VThor, right? With Ecomi, or OMI, the VV app, it burns Ecomi. So that's why I'm so big on it, because it's like, you just have to wait a couple of years, maybe a year and a half, maybe less. The more products, the more brands, the more licensing, the more deals, it's just going to burn. It gets on Immutable X. It goes on Coinbase. We get a bull run. It's just going to fly, in my opinion. It's going to fly, and we'll all be doing well. And you got to capitalize on what's hot right now, okay? So Oriana says she's got into Plant versus the Undead, Wanaka, and Omi. And if you look at those are all like play to earn. And play to earn is so hot. And I wouldn't say play to earn is dying. I think it's getting saturated for sure. And like I said, with everything else, it's how do you get out of the this saturated market? You just have to stick out, stand out, and be unique. And for me, that's why I like if you're not on top of the game, if you're trying to be like this fish in a big pond, right? You know, a million fish out there. You just got to be unique, and that's why I like Poke Fantasy, because Poke Fantasy is, you know, first mover advantage. They're specializing in Japanese animation comic gaming, ACG. They brought on the top experts. They got a lot of funding. They did a raise for like auctions or characters. They sold 4 million, but they have first mover advantage. Um, and on the flip side, opposed to that is, if you're already ahead of the game, then, and if you're like a Comey, nothing is stopping you, right? You're always gonna have competitors, but how are you gonna catch up to a Comey? A Comey is just like, they're way too far ahead of the game. Like there's the Chronic, I think, or the Chronicle or something like that. That I covered them a little bit, right? The Chronicle, or whatever the company name is. That they didn't specifically say that they have partnerships with Jurassic Park. To me, it was more of read the fine print, and it'll make more sense whether they have a partnership. Because in crypto, a lot of people will use hype words like, um, partnership, but the team actually has worked with, because in their previous jobs they have worked, so they use their logos. And to me it looks shady, because it's like, well, do you have a partnership with Jurassic Park, or just because you worked in that field and have experience with them, you put Jurassic Park? But does that necessarily mean that you've got a relationship, you've got a partnership with Jurassic Park? Probably not. And that's why like the way things are worded these days, um, it's just, it throws you off, right? Because sometimes you want to call them out and be like, do you really have a partnership with that company? Or are you just hyping it up and that's it? You got to be careful out there, everyone. A lot of hype, overhype, um, not much legitimacy out there. But anyways, what's going on, Markinus? Markinus is big on Fibo swap. I still have my bag of Fibo swap. I think I got in pretty early. What was that? 00145 or something like that for Fibo swap. And then I sold Fibo 0145. I don't know, I forgot. Anyways, I ended up selling Fibo. What's going on, Patty? Patty's in house. Dima TV, what's going on? What's good, bro? Well, yeah, like I said, Comey reminds me of the VeChain days. Like, it's a coin that has a lot of potential, that has a ton of potential just because of the burn. 2, 3, 4 years. A million a Comey would be pretty crazy, because it just burns. And it reminds me of the vet days, because you're getting in so low at the 0.00 levels, because the all-time high was like 0.13. For it to go to 0.13 is just a 1x, right? Like 2x to go to, because we're at 0.06 right now, or not even. I think we're at like 0.05. So what's going on, Pauly D? Boom. The power of brands, yeah. The power of brands is real. It's crazy. You can't go wrong with the Comey brands. It's just so, with augmented reality and virtual reality, like I said, and I talked about this before, with augmented reality and virtual reality, because the Comey's got brand deals, licensing IP deals with Audi, General Motors. So I think with virtual reality, I think they're going to be displaying like showroom cars in the future. All right, that's one way they can monetize things, because right now they're to the point where they're probably getting way too many calls and requests in their pipeline, and they can't develop fast enough and put out things, because I think they want to stay more in the realm of comic books and digital collectibles, right? Focus on their forte and their strengths, and then introduce, like the car niche, the cars, that industry, right? Because they have General Motors, they have Audi, and they're going to showcase with virtual reality, like, you don't have to go to a showroom anymore. You want to look at the new future vehicles of Mercedes-Benz? walk in your showroom, put your VR glasses on, open the door, whatever, right? And then you got augmented reality and metaverse and gamification. You get into a showroom, you hop into your Back to the Future car, and you want to race an Audi. You want to gamify with your buddies this, right? How cool would that be? So, and as they build in more utility and use and staking and bringing on Immutable X, when they bring on Immutable X, that's going to allow them to get on Coinbase, on different exchanges, more utility, more use case, more burn. So imagine as they gamify it, right? Like fast forward a year from now when development, it has fast forwarded like three, 4 times. It's just going to be awesome. It's going to be huge. And like I said, like from what I see out there, and this is not all companies. A lot of companies do raises, okay? They do a raise. They get 4 or 5 million. All right, and I'm not saying that every company sells their own tokens to pay their employees, but if you think about it, like if I owned a crypto company and I brought on 20 developers, what would you rather do? And you got no cash flow because you got to develop. You probably sell your tokens. So it hurts the retail people when you see companies dump their tokens on you to pay for their expenses, their overhead, which is normal, which is fine. But when you get to a level that Ecomi has already been established, you don't have to worry about that so much, because like they probably have like so much cash flow or money, and if they ever ran into a cash flow issue or operational cash flow issue, I'm pretty sure they could put some kind of raise, and they'd probably raise like 5,000x the amount, right? It's crazy. JP, is that Joey Pokeyam, or is it just no? Actually, no, it's not you. What's going on, Pauly D? Bill Gold, do you like Ape NFT? Ape NFT? No, I've never heard of them. What do you think about eCash? I'm not sure about eCash. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Like, they've got so many. Like, we were talking all today in the group. Like, they got Star Trek, Marvel, the Hulk, Captain America, Spider-Man. Because in DC, everyone has their favorite character. In Marvel, everyone has their favorite character. For me, it's like, I'm a Wolverine and a Hulk guy. So, when I saw the Hulk thing, I was just like, oh man, I really want to get something like from the Hulk. But I know how these launches go and their listings, and it's impossible for me to get it, and that's what sucks. But I'm super glad that they're coming out. Well, hopefully, it's rumors about the VV Masters Collection program. So when they implement like the VV Masters Collection program, I think that's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be awesome. I think Ecomi is like, there's a couple of bags that I'm like aiming for, like that I think will do very well for me and make multi 7 figures. One is Ecomi. The other one is Polka Fantasy, and then I've got like my other coins. Yeah, Rich. What's going on, Rich? I think what's going on, John Henson? Yeah, I think you're right, Rich. Because like it's let me just share my screen. When I look at this, I get excited, okay? I get excited because of this. 1 second. Let me just share my screen. All right. So you guys could see this. You guys could see Hex. So let me zoom in here. Check this out. All right. So Hex. Look at this. So this is Hex at 47 cents. At 47 cents, and God knows what they do. Okay, I know a little bit of what they do. I'm not making fun of them, but check this out. Total supply total supply for Hex is 572 billion, right? So 572 billion, and they are at 47 cents. If my bag got to 47 cents with Ecomi, oh boy, you wouldn't see me. You wouldn't hear from me. Sayonara. See you later. Just see you in Vegas. Everyone in the private group, that's it. See you in Vegas. Everything on me, right? If my Ecomi bag went to 47 cents, I'd buy everyone a private jet. No, my bag's decent. But look, you've got a token like Hex that has 572 billion total supply. Ecomi has, it says 750 billion, but the total supply is 300 billion because the other tokens will never enter that market. So you got 300 billion less the total supply of Hex, and it's at 47 cents. With the amount of brands, partnerships, gamification, AR, VR, deals coming to, deals that they have and deals that are coming to Ecomi, it's a no-brainer, right? As the bull run starts, as dumb money comes into crypto, how easy is it to sell NFTs? NFTs is already pumping. When people think NFTs, 100% people could go like buy Ecomi, buy Vivi. They're like, what's Vivi? Okay, well, it's in the App Store that is like the top 10 in grossing sales. So that's why I'm so bullish on Ecomi. It's like you can't go wrong, in my opinion. And not financial advice. It's a safe bet, and you need safe bets in this time, in this world, in this era. You know what I mean? You got to have risky plays because maybe Ecomi might not do 1000x, right? It might not pull in Axie Infinity, but my 50x, my 75x is like Poker Fantasy. So I'm like huge on Poker Fantasy because the market cap for Poker Fantasy is only 30 million right now. 30 million market cap for NFT play to earn, NFT marketplace, specialized in Japanese ACG. I'm not shilling it. I think it's a little, compared to what I got in, it might be a little high. So there's different strategies around Poker Fantasy. Maybe you want to buy in the dip at $2. But anyways, Ecomi, massive. John Henson, what's going on? Do you think crypto dads will be big? I think it has potential, right? I think, honestly, I think it has potential, but a lot of stuff has potential. It just really depends on the adoption, and the community is one of the main things, right? People are going to ape in, and I wouldn't say we're in a super bullish sentiment and phase right now. Things are looking a lot better than 2 months ago for sure. Yeah, Mark, 547 billion. What the? Yeah. So, and like for me, my main thing is like how do I stack more Omi, and how do I stack more Polkadot and Kusama? Okay, so I made some different changes. I was going to buy more Gala nodes, like play to earn Gala games. They're like an Ecomi to me in terms of like gaming, blockchain gaming, because they're leaders. They got a huge team. They got multiple games that are coming out, huge partnerships backed by Binance. They got these bullish nodes that people are just swallowing and gobbling. They're NFT nodes. So imagine what Gala's going to be when they come out with like 20 games. One node. If you get one node, you're probably going to be doing very well. Not financial advice, but I think if you got one Gala node, you will do very well because that belongs to you as an NFT. As they build up more and more and more games, right now we see Gala at like 12 cents, 50 cents to $1. To me, it's going to be huge, right? Because you get in-game currency. Every in-game currency, probably people are going to swap for Gala. It's gonna keep swallowing up that supply. It's gonna swallow supply. The games are like, if you look at Spider Tank and the graphics of Gala, it's huge. You got Binance backing. You're listed on Binance. Blockchain gaming is it's just so massive. So yeah, 547 billion mark for 547 billion for Hex. And you look at Ecomi, and it's like, man, Ecomi's a no-brainer to me. Um, I like it. The only thing that I wish, like I said, I wish Ecomi had staking, and I think Ecomi staking will come. We'll see. JB says, I believe we will hit Qcoin and Binance this year. Master Collection. So the Master Collector program in January, JP, that is just a rumor, right? Because I tried to look for the Master Collector program. Is that just a rumor, or is that for sure guaranteed Master Collector program January? Because if there's a Master Collector program in January, I think I'm going to bag more tonight. If you have a link or something, send it. Because anyway, like, here's the thing. Another way to make money is just buying and selling NFTs constantly. If VV is going to have that many products and that many brands and licensing and deals and drops, they said they're going to do many drops once a week, which they're doing because they have so many products and brands. They have GaVinci, NFL, MLB, they have Cars, they have Marvel, they have so many comics, right? Collect, like, I could go on. Buying and selling. So if they have set in stone a master's collector program where you need a minimum amount of a million OMI to be in the top tier, I would look at, not financial advice, I would look at getting multiple tier 1 levels like Oxbow. So I've got multiple tier 1 levels for Oxbow, Solana. That allows me to get in the maximum allocation per IDO. Same thing with Master Collector program for VV if they implement it. If the Master Collector program is 5 million for top tier, I want to get 4. I want to get 20 million, right? I have more than 20 million. But I'm going to create 4 different accounts and just kind of get like, sign my wife up to one, sign whoever up to one, and buy the NFT. And by then, they're going to be on Immutable X and different platforms like OpenSea to sell your digital comic book. Sell it on eBay, sell it on wherever. Like, you guys in the private group have been scooping up the $7 comic books, and I've seen your comments, and I'm just like, man, how come I never get this lucky to buy one? I saw your post, and I'm like, from a $7 comic book on VV NFT, and it's now 7,500 or something like that. So imagine that's just first listing, first come out, like fresh, right? Fresh floor price from 7 to 7,000. So if I'm in this Master Collector program and I got my increased chance to buy these, for sure I'm gonna get like 5 Master Collector programs. But anyways, I got like Ecomi FOMO. It's just I want to get into some more. How much do you think Ecomi will get to in this bull run? Who knows? It just really depends on NFT. Like, so the problem right now that we have with NFTs is minting, buying, creating. All right, you create, you sell, you buy NFTs. Majority of NFTs right now on Ethereum chain. Ethereum chain sucks because the price of a gas sucks. It's crap to mint. So as we get into the bull run, and if things aren't fixed and people haven't gone over an Immutable X or a different chain, it's going to hurt NFTs a little because people are going to think the NFT is going to pop. It's going to burst because it's the bubble. But no, for me and for majority, I think the NFT space is going to extend that bull run because when you have the top grossing app for Ecomi, not all those people are like crypto heads like you and I or all the people watching. Probably majority of them are just like, they want to buy this NFT because they heard of NFT and they love Marvel, or they love Star Trek, or they love Captain America, or they love the Hulk, or their kids love the Hulk, or you're a baby boomer and you used to watch Wolverine you want to get in, and how easy is it to get in? All the people that have watched my videos, you don't have to know anything about crypto. So that's mass adoption right there. Okay. You don't have to know anything about crypto to buy a digital NFT comic book. You buy it, it burns Ecomi. You got the top grossing, one of the top 10 grossing apps in the App Store. So majority of those people aren't coming from crypto. I don't know what the numbers are or the stats, but that's why I'm so big on Ecomi. Um, and there's no fluff, all right? There's no fluff, no BS, no overhype. Um, them not selling their bags or, saying that they have this partnership and, you know, they're just real. That's it. Like Ecomi is real as it gets. Like I said, the only thing that you could probably fault Ecomi is, yeah, the supply's big, but I don't care. 300 billion, and you look at Hex, that has 574 billion, and it's at 47 cents. If Ecomi gets to 47 cents in the bull run, okay, I know Rich, you and I were talking about like, um, that Ecomi maybe in a bull run would get to like 20, 25. I think a lot more now, just because the FOMO is real. Um, the FOMO is like so real, and it's a safe bet. Okay, like there's some of my bags where it's like crap. Are we gonna make it? Is this like are they gonna come out with news or this? Like, are they gonna? You want to see transparency, and you want to see more chains get to that level, but it's not the case. Like, you're always waiting for different news and other things that that some of us are struggling on, and you're like, okay, well, is it gonna pump? Are we in a position where our bag is gonna go 50 to 100x, or is our bag gonna go to zero? Right? Like for some of our coins, but with Ecomi, you're like, man, this is a sure bet. The sure bet is like, I want to bank more because you got adoption, because you got partnerships, you have all of that. Yeah, I don't know if sharing's doing an NFT marketplace. I wouldn't want to see sharing getting to NFT marketplace because like I've spoken to a lot of CEOs and I've seen what they're doing and I've seen what they've pitched and I've thrown out a lot of private sale stuff. Like I've thrown out a lot of private sale. I get pitched a lot of private sale. Hey, they're like, are you interested in working with us, do a little marketing, give you allocation, give you 10, 15, 20, 30,000 allocation, whatever, like, do you believe in our project? And I'm like, no. And a lot of it is like an NFT marketplace or an NFT this. And I'm like you don't want to be chasing the trends too much because unless you've got a big staff. So that's why I wouldn't want to see sharing go into like the NFT and NFT marketplace because the NFT marketplace is not exciting. Um, like different services might like APIs, maybe NFT indexing for all chains, stuff like that. But an NFT marketplace, I just don't think it'll be an advantage for sharing. I think to me, I'd just rather see sharing focus on the travel side and whatever else they're doing with digital identities. Come out with it, boom, get the customers and start rolling out like the stuff. Because I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people in my group. They're getting impatient with sharing, very impatient, and we've lost a lot of strong hands. And it's tough, but it's the truth. Like the delays hurt us. Like to be honest, for sharing, the delays hurt a lot, and I had a lot of investors that I tried to say patience, but man, when you sound like a broken record and you keep hearing me saying, don't worry, things will be okay, and then the app gets delayed and the people have been waiting a year, right? And I get everyone's point too. There's opportunity cost. Okay, there's opportunity cost when you see everything pumping, and that's why I say it's not financial advice too, because you could be right if you found the next Amazon. But how many times do you find the next Amazon? And how long did it take for Amazon to do, $1 to 2,000? It took 20 plus years. So are you in the position to wait 20 plus years? So for me, and there's a lot of people that have said this to me, there's opportunity costs. And I don't blame them. Like, people say like, hey, well, there's opportunity costs. Yeah, because NFTs, crypto, things change so fast in crypto, you can make a lot of money. You could have made a lot of money in the DeFi bull run, okay? Last year, when you got into Aave, you got into Sushi Swap, you got into Pancake Swap. I think I bought Pancake Swap. I bought majority of my bag of Pancake Swap at like $3 of cake. And then I bought Bake at 9 cents or something like that, or 5 cents for Bake. So Bake reached $8. Pancake Swap reached 30 or 40. Sushi Swap, Uniswap. Shout out to Foman. Foman kept his Uniswap. Anyways, made a lot of money there. A lot of people made a lot of money in the DeFi. So people are saying like, yeah, there's opportunity costs, like the people that were complaining about sharing. I'm like, yeah, that's why you guys got to make your own decision. Don't just listen to me. Listen to others, right? There's opportunity costs. There's, stuff's hot right now, like NFT, play to earn. If you're not in NFT and play to earn, you're missing a lot, because a lot of stuff is just pumping. There's a lot of opportunities just to get in and get out. And that's why I say, like, always be diversified. Never be all in one coin. And people, I still disagree with anyone that says this. I remember there's like a couple of people, they're like, I'm so positive, that's why I'm all in. I'm like, good for you. I hope it works for you. Because you ask anyone out there, it's just not a smart move. Like, if you're not diversified, and it's not financial advice, diversify. I'm telling you, not financial advice, but just do it. Because you pick 5 coins. You just need one coin to do some magical pump, and you're a multimillionaire. When you're in one coin and it doesn't do anything, all right? If you're in one coin and it does nothing, does jack shit, you're shit. Bottom line, that's it. And it sucks. I've seen too many people in that situation, and you don't want to be in that situation. You want to be like enjoying the ride, because if that one coin just moons, then you could sit back, relax, go to Hawaii, go to Maldives, kick your feet up, and let your bags grow. Because sometimes you just need patience and set and forget. Throw your coins in a ledger, set and forget, wake up in 5 years and check in, and you're like, damn, I'm another multimillionaire just from this coin. So, anyways. Pack node, no. Engine, man, I love Engine coin. I bought Engine and I sold it. And lesson learned, another lesson learned. NFT marketplace, multi-chain, only 100 million. Yeah. What's going on, Alex? Richard says, I thought Share was going to be the one to take us to Mars, but now I really believe Ecomi is a retirement plan. I'm big on Ecomi. I got like really, I don't know what changed like for me. I think it was me doing the research on my last video that got me more bullish on Ecomi. So I got more bullish on Ecomi because when I started to do the research for my last video on Ecomi, and I started to go through the countries, and this is only on the Apple iOS store. So I was doing the research of the top 10 grossing apps, or the top 50 sometimes, the top 50 grossing apps per country. So I started to scroll through Philippines, through Canada, through USA, through Russia, and I always saw Ecomi there, and I'm like, holy, this is unreal. I'm like, okay, let me. So I went through Canada, US, India was even there. India was at spot 35, and it went from top 5 to 35. I don't know why it dipped, but I'm like, this is insane. The top grossing app in many countries. Not downloads. I'm talking about revenue grossing apps. VV Ecomi was there. So when you put those things together and you think about Burn and you think about Hex having 574 billion tokens and it's at 47 cents, and you have the opportunity to bag Ecomi at 0.005 and it burns and we're only sitting at 0.005 and Hex went to 47 cents and Ecomi's in the top 10, 15 around the world for top grossing sales of app downloads, whatever, and you're not buying Ecomi. That's why I'm saying in one of my videos is like, Ecomi reminds me of the VeChain days back in 0.00 levels, right? And I'm not here to show my bag because everyone knows about Ecomi. Like, that's the thing, is like, I'm not here to show my bags because I'm not even a whale. There's people who have like a lot more than me. And I don't even have to show it because I know that there's so many videos being made that me making an Ecomi video hardly scratches the surface, because I'm just like, my Ecomi videos on YouTube just goes down to the bottom. I'm just talking about it because that's how much I believe in it. It's just me talking is like, I'm finally excited about like another coin where I'm like really bullish on, that I have a lot, that I'm positive on, where I'm like, from my heart, I'm like, I really think this is going to be like rich. Like, I think this is the coin that is going to like do wonders for me. Like, my other coins have made me 7 figures. Like, some, like, I won't talk specifically, but I got into some crazy coins. But I think Ecomi is gonna do it, like, for us. So shout out to Tech Tips to Go, everyone in the private group, everyone in the open group. I think we're gonna do it. I think it's gonna be good. And if we don't with Ecomi, man, life goes on. Go to the next coin, and then we're gonna be hyped on the next coin. But anyways, I'm going forward. Yes, I'm gonna have my speculative coins, but I know we all learned lessons when we made some transitions, some moves. I think going forward, we just have to do more. I wouldn't say due diligence, but yeah, I would say more investigative homework, more due diligence, making sure we get more facts, okay? More facts, and really ask those hard questions. I think it was like a learning lesson, because I heard it from many of you guys. I've had personal DMs and I had a lot of questions. And I think going forward, and like I said, feel free to reach out to me in Telegram, because I especially the people in my private group, if you're my private group, I obviously give you more access to me. And if you ask me a question, I'll send you tons of voice notes. If you're a random and I don't know your name, then you'll probably be blocked. Not just because I don't like you. It's just I get a lot of messages. OMI is down to 166 billion in circulating supply. Jeez. See, that makes me FOMO even more. Anyways, anyone know about the Master VV collection program? Bro, you're driving up the price. Shout out to my boy Pat E. Patty's in the house. What's going on, Patty? God love. I'm glad Pat E is back, because Pat E fell in the hole, never came back, was quiet in the bear cycle, and just lived in his little hole. But shout out to my boy Patty. Anyways, Carlito says, I'm done. I'm done being pissed off at share, set and forget. My main focus is now to keep stacking Ecomi, potential beyond the moon. Yeah. Ecomi to the moon. But who knows? You never know. Share might just pump out of nowhere. Any bag might pump out of nowhere. You look at, like, crypto's crazy, okay? So, yeah, I know people are pissed at share. The app delays, I hear it all the time. The app delays, right? I don't blame people, okay? Because when you're told a date, a lot of people switch their bags for sure, and it sucks. Hell yeah, it sucks big, right? But you never know when a coin is gonna pump. The moment you sell, it 10x's. You look at XRP. Someone talked to me about XRP. And they're like, I know you don't like XRP, Ron. You think XRP is crap, but it's part of my big bag. I'm like, I didn't say it's crap. I don't believe in it. I don't believe in it, but it'll do well. That's what I said. I go, the reason why it'll do well because crypto's crazy. You don't know how crypto will react. If you're in the top 5, okay, there's eyes on you. You go to CoinMarketCap, you got free marketing because you're the top 5 crypto. People look at Bitcoin, they look at the price, they look at the coins by market cap. You're number 1. If you're in the top 5, you're Cardano, you're XRP, you're going to do well. So you sitting at $1 at XRP, I think it'll probably go to like $5 or $10 in a bull run. Easy. Probably 15 to 20. Because you're in the top 5, you got free marketing. You will do well because you work with banks. People are like, oh, XRP, they deal with banks? Right? Even though they might not know that they only just do cross-border remittance and it doesn't really have that much utility and use case. Yeah, I know XRP folks will kind of like argue with me. But in my opinion, I just don't think, like I said, not that I don't believe in them. They will do well just because they're in the top 5. But that's it about XRP. So my point being is that crypto's crazy. So share might just go from like cents to, $5 just out of nowhere. Like it's possible. It's random. And that's why I'll never sell all of my share. I'm always going to keep bags. But I'm in the same position as everyone else. And I'll be honest, like, yeah, there's delays and it hurts. Delays suck. But delays are everywhere. And, yeah. Anyways. But Ecomi, I'm super bullish on Ecomi. I've changed my bags around a lot. So, like, I change my bags huge. Gala Games. Sweet, we get to talk about Gala Games. Entertainment Heat says Gala Games is, in my opinion, is the best gaming crypto coin. The founder of Gala Games, the founder of Zynga, Poker, Mafia Wars, Farmville, gonna be huge. Anyways, you know what? Entertainment Heat, you get one of these. Shout out to Gala Games being the best gaming crypto coin. I'm not gonna argue that, okay? So even though I'm big on Poker Fantasy and some other coins, I do think Gala Games could be the number 1 gaming token coin out there because they have so much things going for them. The strategy, the concept, everything they're doing with Gala nodes. Everyone wants a Gala node. It's a little expensive, but they're trying to figure out, is it worth it getting into Gala nodes? Gala Games and the ecosystem of Gala Games is just not one game like some of the coins out there. They're building one game and that's it. They're building an ecosystem. NFT, the marketplace, the nodes, the community, the gold memberships that they have, the different level of games, the in-game currencies, the voting rights. It's huge. Like Gala Games is massive, right? And you look at OpenSea, you look at the amount of items that are sold for Gala Games is massive. So I'm glad that, I don't know, I made some risky position trades when I got my Gala nodes. So I've got like 8 Gala nodes. And right now I know you shouldn't be talking about ROI, but I think like 14 cents, I was making like $800 or $900 a day through Gala rewards or something like that, or more. But if I kept, like, before I was making like, if I kept my old Gala tokens at like 22,000, it was making something like $2,500 a day. But anyways, I ended up I was selling my Gala just for like weird stuff like groceries. But now I regret. It's like, man, I sold $2,500 a day, which equivalent back then was like $200 a day for like groceries when I could have had like 25. I had a lot of a Gala. I don't have as much Gala just because I make it every day. Anyways, shout out to Salberto. What's going on? Crypto Head, what's going on? Salberto's in the house. Canada says Master Collector program is coming soon. They have been working on it for a long time, but we don't know any of the details. Okay, cool. That's awesome because I was waiting for like Master Collector program, something in writing Damn. All right. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna buy more. So I gotta get off the stream. So shout out to everyone. I'm gonna buy. I'm just kidding. Anyways, let me check out Ascendex. Because, anyways, like I said, I'm big on coins where you can buy and you can stake, because you hold that token, it appreciates. At the same time, you're making passive income by staking, or you're making different streams of income doing something holding a token. You look at VV, they're building more utility and use case. All right, utility and use case, and you got this master collector program for VV Ecomi. You're making money by letting it appreciate. They'll probably come out with more utility use case and staking for VV. And then you got the master collector program, where if you got the tier 1 membership, you can buy the NFT early in the VV app and move it over to OpenSea. And once Ethereum 2 comes out, the fees are going to be less. Or you could probably move on to a Polkadot parachain slot like Moonbeam, or an EVM, Ethereum Virtual Machine slot that offers that. And you could sell that NFT. It's a win-win. You hold it, Ecomi, let it appreciate, let it grow. You buy and sell collectibles, and you make a living off of that. Like I said, you guys are turning $7 into $7,500. That's crazy. So this master collector program, not financial advice, but I would just say, like, if you know the amount for the top tier for a master collector program, I would look at getting multiple master collector program tiers, because buying and selling NFTs is just like, it's going to be hot. Like, you got the top brands, and you got an ultra rare version 1 Hulk edition, in the top 10. That's crazy. Let me look at Ascendex. What's going on with Ecomi? Ecomi is 0058. Yeah. No, don't sell vet. I like vet too much. Sell vet for Omi. No, vet'll do well, but I'm more bullish on the top coin that I'm most bullish on right now is Ecomi. It's new, and then like Poker Fantasy, I would say second. Poker Fantasy, like I said, I'm bullish on it because, yes, I hold a fair amount, but so obviously I want it to grow, but I just think they got first mover advantage. They have Final Fantasy guy and a Pokemon guy, and they keep bringing on advisors. Like Alex, the CEO, is just doing like so much because he truly believes in his project. Obviously, he believes in his own project, but if you look at the stuff that he's continuing to do and really building the ACG, the Japanese animation gaming industry, like that niche, he's really capitalizing on that. And like I said, if you're building a chain, a company that's just NFT marketplace, I don't think it's gonna fly unless you got to have something very unique, very different. So NFT marketplace to me is like, because Refinable is doing it, NFT Stars has it. It's not like Refinable is pumping like crazy out of nowhere, right? And like I said, if you're doing an NFT marketplace and it's just general, to me, it's more like, okay, you got an eBay store that sells everything underneath the sun. You could buy a car, or you could buy a toilet brush, or you have an Etsy or an Amazon, and Amazon really focused on books in the beginning. Then it became huge for electronic industry. Then it became such a huge player, it could do anything. When you get that big, you can do anything. Then you got Etsy. Etsy is the platform that's kind of like the eBay, but it's for arts and craft people. So they really hone in on that niche, on that marketplace, on that they focus to deliver on. And people come to Etsy because they know it's for arts and craft people, right? When you build an NFT, like, it's just business and marketing and looking at your competitor, doing like a competitive analysis of the market. is, okay, I'm going to build something. Where am I going to focus on? A general NFT marketplace? Nah. Like, to me, it's like, I just don't think it will do well. Monster Infinity. I think it went to $9 and it went to 2 recently. I don't know what it's sitting at now. I honestly don't know because I haven't opened the game. I haven't looked at the graphics. I got into the pre-sale. I dumped it at 4, so I made a 3.5x. So I'm happy. So, like I said, I get into a lot of these private sales and pre-sales. It's just like, man, sometimes it's too much. But yeah, don't sell vet. Vet Enterprise will do well, do very well. Ecomi, yeah, gotta buy more Ecomi for sure. Ecomi's like the best. Anyways, I want to hop on, say hey to everyone, happy Sunday. Everyone's got to go back to work on Monday. So anyways, Rich, I'll speak to you soon. I know you're gonna probably bag like 50 million. Let me know what you're gonna do, Rich. I know you gotta. I know your bag amount, your total, is. I was jealous of your bag, and then now we're like at the same level. So I think I might be a little bit above you, but I think our bags are just like killer bags, and I think you're gonna have like 5 tier 1 collector program memberships. So it'll be interesting on the Ecomi VV tier 1 memberships or whatever master collector program. But like I said, I'm going to be super excited for that. And yeah, anyways, thanks for joining the stream. I'll see everyone later. I got to do a lot of stuff, some soft paperwork, and it's Sunday. Spend some time with the family. Anyways, I'll speak to you guys later.